Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So, Capricorns. I'm just gonna share with you. These are my new tinted chapstick. Because I couldn't find my other one, so I'm actually using a combination of these because I use lipsticks like very once in a while, but this is kind of like my makeup. This is all my whole makeup bag. That's it. This is the blackberry, and then this is the cherry, and I'm gonna just do it because you got some shit to deal with, Capricorn with. So let's at least look presentable while we deal with all this crap. And I kind of want to just smell it too because as I was prepping for your reading, I got the smell of like poop. Like it all of a sudden it was like, and I'm looking at the dogs. I'm like, they want to use fart, and they're like knocked out sleeping, and they didn't because like I can recognize their smell when they fart. So this was a very it almost smelled like, and I'm not trying to be disgusting here, guys, but you know, like when like I don't know if it's that they burn it or how they process poop, like in those type of landfills or whatever it is, right? That was like the smell that it came in from like the right, and it just like whoosh, and it took my nose, and I was like, ooh, like what is coming up? And I didn't even know like who was the next sign, right? So like I was prepping because I use cards, right? So like I use cards and I just flip and that's who's next. And as soon as I smelled it, I was like, ooh, how much you want to bet that's Capricorn? As soon as I flipped it, I was like, seriously? And there's something here that just doesn't smell right. There's something here, there's a situation in your life that you're just like, wait, what? Um, you're causing some chaos in certain groups or certain environments, Capricorn, by just simply existing. And there is an energy here, there's a space here of trying to someone is trying to humble you in some shape or in some way, or someone wants to take you down, is what I keep on hearing, Capricorn. So just be aware that that energy is there. Just be aware that and it almost feels like you don't you don't become aware of this until the fact of it has happened, right? So someone may have been trying to distance certain, like somebody may be talking like crap about you, and they're trying to distance certain people from you. And it's like you don't even notice that people have distanced themselves from you until like they come back towards you and they're like, oh, sorry that I wasn't around, or sorry that I haven't reached out, but you know, so and so has said this and this about you, and you're just like, wait, you were missing. And again, and I feel that right now, for whatever the stage that you're in your life, Capricorn, I feel that you're very focused on a very particular goal. Now, whether this is career, whether this is personal, like some of you are like giving 110%, like at the gym, you're fixing what you think needs to be fixed physically, right? Or you're enhancing certain things physically, and you're like locked in at the gym. For others of you, like this is career wise, like there is a project, there is something that is taking seriously like all of your time and energy. And for others of you, it is a romantic relationship that is at the forefront of everything, and your energy, your time is being invested in there. So whatever is happening outside of that little bubble of yours, you're just kind of like, oh, okay. And again, throughout all of this, there seems to be this energy of like, somebody either feels like they are entitled to something that is yours, or somebody feels like they have taken something from you, but it's not for anything. Like you guys are not even playing like the same game. You guys are not in the same school. You guys are not in the same field. You guys are not doing the same thing. So whoever this person is that is secretly competing with you, you're gonna know because they're like exposing themselves. If you have, and I don't know why is it coming in this way, but some of you have, maybe you have a very good relationship with like an ex or something like that. Maybe you co-parent or whatever it is, and like the person that they're dating hates you for no reason, and you're just like, I don't know you, like you don't know me, I don't know you, like how can I live like rent free in your life? Or there's like a family member, there's something of that matter where you are living rent free in a group of people's mind that they have collectively come together that they are going to dislike you just for the simple fact. And a lot of you Capricorns are already used to this. A lot of you Capricorns are aware that you tend to be this very stern, reflective mirror to a lot of people, and unfortunately, when people can't see a version of themselves, when seeing it reflected back to them, then they attack the person that is doing the reflection. And that's kind of like what I feel here, that there is, I just, again, I don't see anything touching you. I don't see anything taking roots or anything like that. But I do feel like you find out after the fact of something, that certain people have distanced themselves from you. You were not even aware of it, because again, you're like so hyper focused on something that when they come around like apologizing, you're just like, oh, okay. Like, and it's weird because I feel like in the past, when you would have gotten the woof that something was off or something was wrong, you would have gone into the space of like, okay, I want to know what it is and I want to know what it is now. And lately, when it comes to anything that is like outside of your energetic field, you observe it, you're like, oh, I see it. When it's settled, it'll reveal itself to me. And that's kind of like how you've been living life, where a lot of like the drama, a lot of the things that people are trying to project onto you, or people are trying to bring into your life, are not getting to you or to your doorstep until they have been resolved. And it's just for you to see what was there and what you, in, do I want to say that you avoided? No, I want to say, because that sounds like so cheesy, but that's kind of like the way that it's coming in. It's like you were under grace and you were just not like, whatever work you have done, whatever energy you put into yourself, into getting wherever it is that you are right now, has put you in a space where nothing outside of you or nothing that you don't allow into your space is going to get to you. And I feel that by just noticing that certain things are off, like spirit is like, yeah, something is off. Do you want to see more? And you're just like, honestly, nah, when that whole shit blows up, then you can give me like, you can paraphrase it for me and I'll see what happened. And that's kind of like what is happening with a lot of the people that are trying to project certain things onto you. You're clocking it in the sense that you're just like, yeah, something is off there, but we're over here. And then when you're redirected to that space again, that has already resolved itself. And then people are seriously like telling on themselves. They're saying like how they betray you, they're apologizing for it, this and that. And you're just like, sweetie, it's okay. Like, it's okay in the sense like nothing got to me, and you already made the choice that we were done. So thanks for the apologies, but the re-entering to my life doesn't apply. And I think that that's where certain people are going to be really pissed, that when they try to come back around, you're not letting them back in. So we have Spirit of Isis, Triumph of the Goddess. Let's go ahead and let's read what this has to say. Page 161. You want to see? Because, you know, we got to keep it real. So this is the book, right? Isis, right? It is in pieces. I'm not even going to lie. I've had this deck. Oh my God, when was it? It was a client that gifted it to me. I think I want to say it's like 2020, 2021, maybe even longer. So what I did was like I stapled the pages, right? Because like, you know, to see where they're at, to kind of keep them in order. So let's go ahead and let's see page 161. Okay. Beloved initiative, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph, and it will never fall. It will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Believe. And I feel that this is why, whatever it is that is going on, whoever it is that is trying to bring you down, or whatever chaos somebody's trying to bring into your life, it ultimately doesn't fall on you or doesn't come to your doorstep, because you are extremely focused on working on something, whether that is work, whether that is relationship, or whether that is yourself. And I would just say, stay focused and stay true to whatever it is that you have been working on. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.